How are you guys doing this morning? It's a beautiful day in the Helen of the West, and I'm amongst the living. I'm definitely grateful. Kendall, what's going on the news desk? Let's tap in there and see what's going on first.
Good morning. We start with news that work has commenced on transforming the George Charles Secondary School into a juvenile detention center. Minister for Social Justice Joachim Henry has confirmed this. The new facility represents a significant move towards juvenile justice reform on the island.
We're hoping that during this year that consultation from all the stakeholders and arrangement for construction in the next financial year.
So when we're looking at completion?
I cannot give a completion date. I can tell you what's going on there. Hopefully by the end of the year, we would have a complete design because it involves consultation with a number of stakeholders that's going to influence the design of a juvenile center.
Over the years, there have been numerous calls to decommission the Boys Training Center, or BTC, due to allegations of abuse of wards, abscondments, and the general unsuitability of the facility to accommodate wards. In other news, the Employee Assistance Program, or EAP, is celebrating 8 years within the Department of the Public Service. The EAP was established as a work-based intervention program to enhance the professional attitude of public officers and their immediate family members. The EAP offers individual therapy, debriefing sessions, and other workplace interventions to public officers and government departments. The EAP is celebrating under the theme Empowering Public Servants, 8 years of supportive growth.
We would have started off with a Thanksgiving service. This was held on Friday, March 15th at the Bethel Tabernacle Empowerment Center. Yesterday we engaged in what is termed Rock for a Cause project, and we were simply spreading inspiration through rock painting. So we would have gone to a number of the government agencies, government departments, spreading inspiration through rock painting. Every single rock was beautifully crafted with a positive message to help encourage people, especially in a time like this where people are experiencing adverse challenges and life circumstances. And I can tell you that the feedback has been really welcoming, so much so that we will be doing a part 2 on Friday.
Members of the public have been invited to an EAP fair on Thursday, March 21st, and the fair will be held at the Public Service Car Park at the Castries waterfront from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The National Workers Union, the NWU, is hosting the International Union of Food, Agriculture, Tourism and Allied Workers Global Union 2024 Caribbean Conference. This 4-day conference will look at the issues affecting workers across various sectors regionally post-pandemic. That's the COVID-19 pandemic, of course. These include benefits for hotel workers and sexual harassment of women in the workplace.
So far over the last 4 days, there have been a youth conference where we have youth participants, young workers from other affiliates in St. Lucia, from other islands in the region. We also have we had a women's committee meeting with women representatives from other islands as well as our members here in St. Lucia. And today we have the official opening of the regional conference, which will be today and tomorrow.
Following the regional conference, a report will be submitted to the IUF Secretariat to facilitate any logistical or technical support needed for the Caribbean region. The Community Tourism Agency, CTA, is actively fulfilling its mandate by leading sustainable initiatives that empower St. Lucian communities within the tourism sector. One standout success story is the launch of the ATV experience led by CEO Jamal Cyril, showcasing entrepreneurship and innovation in community tourism.
He got business planning assistance, he got funding and financing, he got access to concessions, he got training. He is going to be he's going to be getting help with his sales strategy and his marketing. These are all of the services that you get at the Community Tourism Agency. I say that to say, if there's anybody in the audience right now who thought or who's thinking that it's not possible, Jamal is actually your story. It is possible. And it was a very simple process. And I do agree with him when most times St. Lucians tell you, or people tell you, boy, I don't think that's possible, boy, boy, these people make me jump there, to run there, go there, come there, and everybody just feels like it's not going to happen. Well, you heard it from Jamal. So media who are here, persons who are here, spread the good news. The CTA is actually here to make your ideas happen, and it is possible.
Jamal Cyril expressed gratitude for the agency's support in realizing his dream, highlighting the enterprise's reputation for thrilling trails, expert guides, and unique park and ride service. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching.
Wonderful. We need to take a break now, and we'll be back in a bit. So we went up to the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College. They had put on a health fair. The health department at the Sir Arthur Lewis put on a health fair. We spoke to Nurse Henry about the revamping of that particular initiative, because it's been done before and they had a lull, and this is the first time they've brought it back on stream. So we found out some more about it. We had not have any other things to do, we would have just been stationed here for the day.
Yes.
It's quite refreshing
Yes.
being here today. Wow, a health fair.
I would
From
really
the
want you to
department.
stay as well, you and your team member,
know, we have
because
a
we have
few things to
so
run
much
through.
going on today. Look at this lovely ambience.
The ambience is
Yes,
lovely.
we have the Ministry of Health here as well. We have community nursing as well, and they are everywhere. If you look, you will see environmental health is there, and they'll be talking about sanitation. They'll be talking about port health and all of the different different units that they have. They'll be talking about what they do there, you know, and all in the effort of ensuring that we have good health in St. Lucia. Not only individual health, but community health as well. Yes, and
All of the different
yes.
faculties. I was surprised,
Yes.
you know, because when Natalie called and she said, you know, the department is having a health fair today, I was coming expecting to be a low scale thing with
Oh,
just the
no.
students doing their little thing.
No,
and
no,
I'm
no.
hearing, we're doing pap smear and we're doing,
Yes.
what's the other thing? So many
Testicular
testings.
exams,
And I'm
yes.
saying, wow, this is extensive. I'm seeing St. Lucia Cancer Society is
That's
represented.
right.
So many different faculties, like you said,
Yes,
industry-wise, throughout that is represented here today.
Definitely. So if you want, we could look around and see the different entities that we have along with our students. And I can also tell you what our students are putting up and what we have down at our simulation lab, which is very private, because when you talk about cancer screening as it relates to pap smear, you want to have that done in a secluded area, in a
it must be a
private
private
area.
area.
So our scrotum exam and our pap smears will be done at our department in our simulation lab in a very private area. So we can also counsel persons whom we see there is a case of referral.
Yes.
Referral. We do the counseling as well to tell them what might happen. Yes, we have qualified people.
This is so
Qualified
complete.
people there. Dr. Owen Gabriel is supposed to be doing the rectal exam for men over 40 years.
Right.
Yes, our team members, our staff members, just to identify their risk of prostate cancer.
Wow.
Yes, so we'll be doing that for them. My community nursing, they will be doing the pap smear and breast health exam. They will be doing that. I have nutrition in that same area, doing BMI. Yes, they'll be doing risk assessment for diabetes as well, because there's one thing happening in St. Lucia, which I just learned. You're never too old to learn, where you question persons. It's a tool to assess whether this person may have diabetes in the next 10 years. Yes, and simple questions, and it gives you a score, and based on the score, you will know whether you may develop diabetes in the next 10 years. So that is also being done downstairs at our lab. Yes.
Wow,
So
so extensive
I
and
invite all of
complete.
you to join us.
We could
as
probably
we-
take a few before we leave.
Yes, definitely.
It is my understanding, though, that this is something that the department normally puts on yearly, but there was a lull, and this is like the first year in
Yes,
resurgence.
yes,
So
yes,
that
yes.
must feel exciting that to be able to
Yes,
offer
of
that back
course,
again.
Of course, I am the newly appointed dean, so I knew what it was before. I was in fact, I was a team member then, so I just want to revamp it and ensure that we keep something which is a value going on, because our community college, we have persons who seldom have time for themselves, you know.
Yes.
So if we have the services right here available to
Yes.
them,
Certainly.
they can, you know, avail themselves to it, and our student body as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So this is going to be going on for the
Yes.
entire day?
It is my hope that we will have it every year, and it will be going on. This activity will be going on from, well, we have been there from 9 o'clock
Yes.
until 3 o'clock.
Wonderful.
Yes, 9 to
Right. So
3.
based on what you've seen thus far, this morning, for the morning fresh operations of it, do you have already planned some things going through your head as to what you would like next year to look like?
Well, next year, like I was saying to somebody whom I was speaking with, as we assess the situation, if we realize there is a team that we left out,
Yes.
we will have to bring them in. But right now, I have not identified that as yet, because we have, I can say, a comprehensive health representative here. Yes,
it definitely
comprehensive. If you look around, you can see that as well.
Yes.
So,
Certainly. Well, good job. I mean, kudos to you. I personally believe, from my own standpoint, that this was very vital, and I'm glad you revamped it. And I hope that you get the necessary support that is needed to ensure that it remains.
I'm so happy with the support. The Ministry of Health supported me with their team members, Cancer Society, diabetes and hypertension, you know, so everybody came on board. So I'm thinking next year it will be bigger.
That's right. Why not? That's Henry. You're
Yes.
always so wonderful to talk to, and we can
likewise
feel the
you.
passion, and
I am
we believe
honored.
that it's in good hands.
I am honored. Thank you so
Wonderful.
very
Have
much.
a wonderful one, and enjoy
Oh,
the
you
rest
too,
of it.
you
Certainly.
too. I really wish that you could have stayed with us and
we have to
enjoy
run.
and you know.
Next year we planned ahead,
Yes.
and we'll probably spend the entire day. Why not?
Yes, exactly.
Certainly.
Next year, plan for that. Yes,
Absolutely. Have
All
a
right.
wonderful one.
Thank
and kudos
you.
again. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Well
Yes.
done. Well, we're keeping it along the lines of health, but this one is even more personal because Miss King is a wonderful person that a lot of St. Lucian has crossed paths with. And of course, recently we know the mishap that Miss King had. So it was wonderful to have a sit down with her, but even more so to get her idea or her, her take on some of the things that can be done to, to assist with persons in positions like hers. I know I'm not the only one, and probably I am even somebody who have to take the line when it comes to how many lives this lady here has touched over the years. Miss King is here. You know the name Miss King. Sans Souci goers, those of you working in the area, Sans Souci, those who leave all town to come to Miss King to get some lunch, we would have remembered the remarkable impact she's had on us. You know how much time this lady feed me? When I'm hungry and I had to rush across, Miss King, what y'all have? And get something wholesome to eat. I am here with Miss King. Of course, most of us would have known the unfortunate incident which rendered Miss King now confined to a wheelchair. And I don't know why I'm sitting here. I am looking at you. Your face is quite reassuring. You look very well. So I am grasping my little energy and my little, my little cue from that. But I don't know what to say. I'm sitting here because I couldn't possibly know what it is that you endured, what it is that you may be enduring, and how it is that you're actually dealing with this. I mean, you've been an active woman all your life, and here you are now having to be confined to this. Let's talk about that a little bit, Miss King. You're loved. People love you. People know you. You're known. You're popular, and you're loved. And this unfortunate stuff happened. What has life been like?
Well, first I must say, thank God that I'm there. It is because of his strength and his courage that I am alive, and I thank him for that, for sure. But the pain, the nerve pain, the spasms, and all of that, and knowing that I'm not able to do the things that I was accustomed of doing, it's hard. But I accept the fact that I am there still with life. That's right. I'm not looking for pity. I'm not looking for empathy. I'm not looking for anything like that. Right. Because my God has me.
That's right.
You understand? But my biggest problem is my country and my people. The fact that I am not the only one in a wheelchair. There are people that are confined to a wheelchair and they feel that that is it for them. Because the mindset with our society is as long as you're paralyzed, there's nothing that could be done for you or with you. You are there, your family has to take care of you. They have to bathe you, clean you, do all of those stuff. I was in that situation. For the first 2 years of my paralyzed, I couldn't do anything for myself. I had to wait on somebody to come and clean me and bathe me and comb my hair. And I always like to fix my face and do all of those things as I was not able to do for myself. I have a daughter in the States. She was the one that took me out of here and take me to a rehab center.
Okay.
That's in Atlanta. I spent 6 weeks there. And that is where I learned that being in a wheelchair is not the end of my life. I stayed there for 6 weeks. I was taught how to do my transfer. I was taught how to move about, how to change myself, how to should I say, to execute my urine and my bowel movement. I have to do all of that on my own. Or if at the time I didn't know, it was just happening and I had to get somebody to come and clean. But when I left there with full confidence that being in here is not the end of my life. So when I came home, I was able to transfer from my bed to my chair. I was able to change myself. I don't have to wait. I could comb my hair. I could do a lot of things, a lot of more things for myself. I have a caregiver because most times I need help, especially to go to the bathroom, not to bathe but to wheel me into the bathroom and stuff like that. And I could do all of that for myself. But when I came back, I said I'm going to advocate for a rehab center in St. Lucia and to educate St. Lucians and the people that have family in wheelchair that it is not the end of the world for them. They could get up and do things for themselves. I am in the wheelchair, Maureen, and I help them downstairs in the kitchen, in my kitchen. I prepare my own lunch. You understand? I do things for myself in spite of everything. There are days I'm down with my spasms and it's always there. It never goes away. You know?
But at least
but
when you
if
are
I have
able
to think about it, I don't get off the bed. But I get the courage every morning. I say, thank God, I'm up. So I go and I do whatever I have to do.
And how, I mean, you now actually living this, so I'm glad that you're advocating for it. But being able now to, how does it change in terms of the mindset and your approach to waking up every day now and looking forward to a day, as opposed to, before you went in to that therapy zone, you went to that rehab center where you felt that, okay, this is it, this is over.
Yeah.
It's a difference in terms of your approach now to life.
It's different. It's far different. And I have my granddaughter that keeps me busy. So I have to get up and do something, So I don't want to say I accept it, but I will deal with it if that's what it is. But I always tell myself, my God, if it is your will, I don't want to be in that wheelchair for the rest of my life. I don't want to.
And is that something that it's final when you to your doctors?
The doctor said to me, I will never be able to walk.
Okay.
That's it. But they said that to all patients. So then when they tell you that, it is up to you and your mind. You understand? Because when I left Martinique, when he said that to me, I told him he's not God. You cannot tell me that I wouldn't be able to.
That's right.
But when he said that to me, I was not able to move any of my legs.
And now you can.
I could lift my legs.
Oh,
I could lift it.
wonderful.
I have a standing frame where I stand up to do my therapy when my therapists come. I go on my bench and I do my exercises. I lift my weights.
Awesome. I love it. Wonderful. What would you say? We've got to wrap up. What would you say to, persons out there, if you'd like to leave some measure of hope, some words of encouragement to persons who may be
in
going through a
my
challenge?
condition,
Yes.
I would tell them, don't give up hope. And healing is in the mind. If you think about you going to be there and that's it for you, that's how it's going to be. But if you tell yourself, I could do it with God's help, you could do it.
It will be done.
It will be done. It can be done.
Amen.
It has been done before.
Absolutely.
So,
Amen to that. Miss King, we love you still, and we are grateful that you're still here with us. I know I am for sure. And we still get good food downstairs as well. So you know what? It's all good, but we know we wish you the best, and we'll keep you in our prayers as always.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thank you so
that.
much. And still in relation to Miss King, Yaya, it's a spoken word personnel, and he is going to be putting on an event together with some visiting creatives from across, from the US to Jamaica to Antigua and some of St. Lucia's very own. And that is going to be happening this Sunday as well. It's all in an effort to raise funds and to also raise awareness for what it is we just discussed with Miss King. All right, we're here with Yaya. Coming up this Sunday, we've got quite an interesting activity that is happening, but it is for a worthy cause. But I think we're hitting about 5 different angles with one event because, trust me, whereas it is an event to raise funds for Miss King, it is also an event that gets to highlight and showcase and create a platform for our, spoken words creatives or, this creative. So here is Yaya. He's a man that's smack down in the middle of that. This is no strange place to him. He's going to be telling us all about it. It's a war of words, is it?
Yes.
Tell me about what's going to happen on Sunday.
Well, Sunday, like you said, it's a war of words, but it's a friendly fire. We're not, causing any destruction. What we want to do is just, like you say, educate the public about, Mrs. King, and, drunk driving, and, people in wheelchairs, And I have a few poets from New York coming down, and we're going to put some fire in St. Lucia.
Yeah, man, come on. You're holding back on us there for a little bit. Only New York? Do you have some people
Actually,
from Jamaica? You've got quite a number of
well,
persons coming through.
I live in New York. So basically,
Okay.
I have a couple of friends. We have 2 from Jamaica, 1 from Guyana, 1 from Barbados, and 1 from Antigua.
Right.
No, Antigua, 1 from Antigua and 1 from Guyana.
Right.
So,
So it's a whole host of
collection,
creatives coming together in this one spot to create awareness, to raise funds also, but also to create that platform because we have quite a number of persons within the arts. The Naomi Grandisons and these people are very much into these things as well. And being able to mingle and mix, get that opportunity to be able to come and witness persons from other parts of the world within that field as well could be quite inspiring.
Yes, because when I decided to do that, I did call up Naomi because Naomi was part of the Head Funk, one of the originals. Glenn Shalry, Russ Isley. Words again. There's a crew in Monrepo, I think they call himself Dawat.
Right.
Kubri Love, and Jima,
Right.
So we're about to you know.
Cause an explosion.
You know.
Yeah? Mitzi is fine,
know.
man.
So yeah, so it's like you said, it's an explosion.
What is the nature of Sunday's activity? How is it going to happen? What time do we intend to start?
Well, you know, St. Lucian's is never on time, you know, but the earlier we get there, the better, you know, because I want sunlight, you know, I want it to be a nice event where you could bring your family, you know, and you could patronize. We're going to have a bar, you know. I shouldn't even say that. We don't have a bar. We're going to have food, you know, food selling their drinks, you know, and it's going to be a nice family event, you know. There's a nice park out there, you know, where we could, you know.
It's a park right in Sans Souci right there.
Yeah, right inside Sans Souci, Mrs. King, you know. Not, you know, the funny thing is, not too many people know about this park.
Yeah, I didn't.
You know?
I am right there.
You know, and I think the name is Bryn Square, right? Bryn Square.
Right.
And, you know, we transformed the park, you know. It's like, you know, we did that last year, you know.
Right.
We did it last year and it was a success, you know, and we want to do it again, at least, you know, to get, like you say, you know, some of the local artists, poets, and, you know, mingle with us as, you know, international.
Right. Is it a free event or?
Yeah, it's free, you know. You come in and you just come in with a full pocket where you could buy some food and, you know.
Right.
You know.
And it's from what time again did you say? Did I get the time?
No, well, I didn't say the time.
You didn't say the time.
Yeah, we're saying 2 o'clock, but like I tell you, I know St. Lucians don't want to come out around when the sun is out. So, but the earlier, the better, you know. You know, we're gonna start about 3. So
wonderful.
You know.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it, and certainly it seems like it's quite interesting. I guess we got to wait to see what's going to be unfolding.
Yeah,
we look forward to it.
It's going to be a great day. You know, hopefully the heavens stays the way it is, and you know, because it's an outside event.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, we're gonna have fun.
Wonderful.
We're gonna have fun, and my people excited to come down. There's one coming today. I have to go to the airport to pick him up, and the rest is coming tomorrow.
Wonderful.
So we're gonna set the place on fire.
Absolutely.
You know?
Big up yourself, man. Big man. You
know,
understand? We look for war of words, isn't it?
Yeah, a war of words. But I would really like to leave, you know, just drop a little piece.
Yes, please.
Of what we
come on.
We're gonna do.
Excite us a bit.
So this piece is titled Words. You see, your word is your weapon, and your weapon is your word. Say your word is your weapon and your weapon is your word. So be true to your words. Think before you speak. Because thoughts compass words. Words transforms into action, and to every action there is a reaction. So think before you speak. Because words can destroy and words can teach. For some words that are spoken can mend the heart that is broken, and some words uttered can make a man commit murder. Good and evil lies in the whispers of the mind. So be positive with your thoughts and impeccable with your words, because your words can make you or your words can break you. Words can unite and words can divide. Words can cast spells and words can break spells, because words are magical. Think before you speak, because you never know who or where your words may reach. What you say is what you reap, and what you think is what you speak, because words are powerful. You see, the strength of your thoughts lies in the power of the tongue. Words out of your mouth cannot be reversed, so think first before you converse, because words can inspire and words can curse, because words are powerful. Wow. Think before you speak, for in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. Thank you.
Wow. Well, that is our show for today. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and let's do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the weekend. Yes, we're looking forward to the weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day.